not ignorant to the fact that her gender separated her from the majority of males in her passion for scientific research and discovery. Despite prejudice and always considered an odd outlier, she continued to prove herself as an invaluable scientist. Though she was always received as a brilliant mind and contributor to the innovations of science, she was still praised as a woman scientist and not simply a scientist. Our society now fortunately sees more clearly beyond the boundaries of gender, but our numbers of females in the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics have not evolved at the pace our female innovators would have hoped to see. That's why it was with great pleasure, without choosing from any bias, I found the most dedicated student to science in my class this year to be a young lady. I had my eye on her from the beginning of the year, being only one of 5 girls in the engineering and robotics class. Her ability to work through laboratories and accepting scientific inquiry as fun challenges rather than frustrating assignments allowed her to stand out amongst her peers. She had a knack for investigation and solving problems. She was a student you wanted to be partners with in labs. As my curiosity grew for knowing more about her and to see if there was any possibility science was not just something she was good at because she's smart, but a subject she actually liked, I asked her months back to write me her science resume. She did exactly that. Only a couple of days later, she handed me a 3-page packet, bulleted and labeled, with the bolded words, "Science Resume" at the top. She's literal, too. To my delight, she did go beyond the science classroom, involving herself in several science-connected activities, including Science Olympiad, where she competed in the state finals, winning a bronze medal for Parker. She is part of MIT's Society of Women Engineers, whose purpose is to educate members on career choices in engineering and technology. In 6th grade, she partook in the first LEGO League, competing with other schools in the district, building and programming robots. For a 6-week period in the summer, when most of us are sleeping in and going to the beach, this student attended a science camp at Coolidge. And in the winter, she attended the Women in Science and Engineering Conference at Salem State to develop a better understanding for science career possibilities. Her hope for the near future is to participate in the Discovery Channel's Young Scientist Challenge and to create an invention that uses the movement of car tires to produce a more environmentally safe energy. To quote Marie Curie, "Life is not easy for any of us, but what of that? We must have perseverance and, above all, confidence in ourselves. We must believe that we are gifted for something and that this must be attained." I believe this student is gifted in science, and I'd like to add one more thing to her resume. It is with great pleasure I present the Science Award to Akshita Rao.